What's going on, guys? MoHodls, and I'm back with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your family's well. Hope everybody's staying safe. Definitely some interesting times. And with that, let's just jump right in, guys. So right here we're looking at Luna. I took a scalp on this earlier, and I'm gonna share with you guys basically why I entered, and yeah, let's jump right in. So first off, looking at the high time frame. We can see here that this is definitely put in 5 waves right now. Of course, it's possible that we go a little bit higher. Maybe we do go past 102 one more time, because this can play out to be a different type of correction. But I'm not going to get that far, guys. The point is, right now, when we look at this, we're definitely see 5 waves clearly. And we're definitely at a weekly supply zone. So you can see this right here. This is a supply zone, which we look into beautifully. But we also look even closer. We can see another zone inside of there, which is about $82. So my max target, honestly, is about $82 for this move up. But more importantly, if you guys have been following me on Twitter, you will see that I was targeting the 61.8 region and anything in between the 38.2. So basically anywhere between 32 and 80 was my targets. But you can kind of see, guys, I was literally posting this a while ago, talking about that, we were gonna start going up to 61.8 and 38.2. So low key, I could have longed it here, but I didn't, because I'm just staying patient. It's definitely more viable for a short. And as we're going forward, I didn't really get to enter on my 38.2 because the southern momentum was super strong. So I wanted to be really patient. And over here is when we started getting close to 61.8, and I started getting some bids filled. And I kind of had them stacked up. I didn't get all of them filled, but I'm going to give you guys the reasons why I was laddering there, and what you guys can take away from that. So basically, my main target was 61.8. It's like magic, right, guys? But sometimes it doesn't always get to 61.8 region. So when we take a close look at this, right, you're starting to see weakness right here, right? You see vertical action, which is strength, then you start seeing sideways, but then you start seeing a chop, right? You start seeing, a chop of a diagonal upwards trend, which is not really strong. And then, of course, you then start seeing a series of, not yet. We didn't make a lower low yet, so this is technically okay. But we're definitely about to make a lower low here. But, overall, we don't always have to hit the 61.8 region, which is what I was marking. I wish I hit up here so I can get fully filled, but that's okay. And the reason why I entered was actually going to be over here. And you'll see that, like, the way I mark it is basically we saw this little uptrend here, and then we broke this low here. So right when we broke these lows right here, it kind of told me that the momentum is changing, because you start seeing a bigger sell-off than usual on like an uptrend like this. So I usually target the 61.8 region on the way back up anytime in a on a smaller time frame. So you guys probably are like, what the hell is this guy talking about? And it's kind of interesting because whenever there's a downtrend and it retraces back to the 61.8 region or close to it, there's always a bigger pullback that takes place. And I was actually showing this to my friend literally over here, because I did have a order get filled up here. But what you do see over here even is a pull down here and then a stop at 61.8 before making a bigger wave down. So the reason why I target 61.8 is because usually when you're trading against algos or like bots, they're told to do certain things when certain things happen. And a 61.8 region, it's like mathematical. So these bots are like being told to short after an uptrend like this at the 61.8 region and ladder up to the 78.8 78.6 region or whatever the hell it is. But the point is that the 61.8 region is a very, very, very common target, and there's a reason why like you see so much action happen after 61.8 region. Like even this move up, guys, if you pay attention, like guys over here, like let me just grab this, right? Look at this. Luna pumps up here, and then it comes down to this low to $47, and then it goes up because 61.8 region is probably where the bots were told to buy. And so, you know, that's when it starts trending upwards. And it works for the same way downwards, guys. So you kind of have to be careful. And so over here, on after this wave down, I saw that the lows were broken. I targeted the highs over here, so I did get a decent entry. And, you know, I didn't get all my bits filled, but I targeted again 3% from this target, this dotted line, which was, I probably closed it a little earlier than expected. So I probably closed at 74, which is close. It wasn't the 68 exactly, but it was a 78.6, looks like. And I was using 3x leverage, so it did come to about a 10% gain, which was cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's a very simple trade. I know that I kind of ramble on a little bit, but the point is I'm trying to give you guys more ideas and I guess a little bit of tips and tricks on what I do and how I have success when I trade these zones like this. And what I look out for, because this is the reality, guys. We're trading against bots sometimes, and 61.8 region is a very nice area to look at, whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. But you also want to be careful of where. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was very simple. Now, this doesn't disqualify my long over here, because this is a position that I'm going to build up over time, and is not going to be my scalp. So this is going to be a separate position I want to build. And, you know, I created a thread because I do believe that over time, we're probably going to come back down to maybe the low 17s or something like that. And, you know, I probably pissed some of you guys off, but it is what it is, guys. We're trading. And, yeah. And I'm going to close it out. And as always, hodl, hodl, hodl. Peace.